A new era of Thor has begun. Let's take a couple minutes to break down the first issue of Donny Cates' Thor series, and I'll let you know what I think and what's in store for the God of Thunder. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Comic Book Nostalgia. I'm CB Nostalgia, and today we've got a review of Thor #1 from Donny Cates. But first, make sure you get in on this month's giveaway. We're giving away a copy of Secret Wars. In order to win your copy, all you have to do is leave a comment, hit subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell. We finally got our first look at Donny Cates' new Thor book. Now, when we first got some look at the concept art, it generated a lot of chatter on the internet a couple of weeks ago. Where was this new Thor going? What's up with that new costume? And what is that thing on his head? Now we got to look at the first issue, so let's take a couple minutes, break it down, and I'll tell you what I think. Well, this is an exciting time to jump in with the God of Thunder. Thor is the new king of Asgard, and finds himself almost immediately on the front lines of a war to save the universe. Now this book opens with Thor as the new king of Asgard, and his duties will find him sending a message to all the 10 realms, not only announcing his kingship, but warning everyone against attacking Midgard. Midgard is under the protection of Asgard, and its new king. Once this message is delivered, Thor starts to prepare himself for his first address to the Asgardian people when he's visited from Loki. It is a pretty interesting scene because Loki actually confirms that something inside of him is starting to falter. That something is his ability to wield Mjolnir. It's getting heavier. We also had some great interactions with Sif, who has now taken that role of the all-seeing held by Heimdall in the past. More than a little weird to see her with those eyes. Now as Thor delivers his speech, it's interrupted by Galactus, who crashes into the city of Asgard. Thor then calls upon the Heralds of the Devourer of Worlds to help determine what's nearly put him down, and what they have to do to stop this. We actually get to see a litany of Galactus' heralds, including the silver, well, maybe now black surfer, who explains the amazing force that's amassing against them, the Black Winter. When Galactus awakens, he chooses a new herald, and this one is the God of Thunder. He is now called the Herald of Thunder. This explains that new costume and the new look. We're clearly headed in a new, very cosmic direction for the God of Thunder. Making him a Herald of Galactus has pretty much come out of left field for everybody, so it's more than a little exciting. It wasn't something I was predicting, and I don't think it was anything anybody else had on their radar, so it should lead us to some interesting stories that connect to the mythology and history of Galactus and those characters connected to him. Now, the writing on this book was pretty good, and I gotta say, Donny Cates really did a great job. He clearly knows the cosmic side of the Marvel Universe based on his previous work, and he leverages quite a bit of that experience in this story. The dialogue is really well done, and the character interactions are written really well. This from a fan going back to the Simonson era. The art, quite frankly, is amazing, and the art team does an incredible job throughout the issue. Pretty clear from the very first page that Nick Klein and Matthew Wilson are the perfect team for this book. I mean, we're not going to dig into the scenes too deeply, but that opening splash with Mjolnir soaring across the cosmos, trailed by lightning and rainbows, was absolutely beautiful and almost jumped off of the page. Now, I love Jason Aaron's run on Thor, and I had a really good time over the last couple of years reading those books, but this new era makes me pretty excited. With the story and art so good, I don't want to give it a perfect rating, so we're going to give this book a 9 out of 10. You gotta have room for improvement. And in more than a little bit, look forward to the next issue. If you want to pick up a copy of this book, I've actually included a link of it in the description below, and I highly encourage it. After you read it, or if you've read it, let us know what you think in the comments below, because I'm really curious on what you think for this new look and new direction for Thor, King of Asgard. If you like this video, make sure you press like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Peace.